from her, catching around that 15-foot area.
Clark connects! The first logo bomb of the season from Caitlin Clark. Clark in transition. Clark, oh, what a look! And Hull lays it in! And the way that makes her a threat from so many different places on the floor. Clark, little mid-range, is good. Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires, you bet! Clark drills the three to end the second.
Screen set by Aaliyah Boston. That's a tough, tough shot. Kia Nurse right there to contest it, simply doesn't.
Here's Clark spinning, bouncing, what a find, and Howard lays it in on a delectable dime from Caitlin Clark.
Paige Bueckers was solid. I thought she had a solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot, step back is good. Caitlin Clark. Clark gives it up, gets it back. Clark looking to take Williams, finds Boston inside for two. The Clark-Boston connect. Go bomb as Caitlin Clark closes in on a triple-double. 2 assists, 1 rebound away. Clark leading Mitchell for the lay. And the building is up for grabs. Gets a poke on it. Here's Clark firing and hitting. So 3 to go in the fourth. Clark says, you're going to give me that space. I'm going to do this. 4-3.
Season goes on playing with 2 bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with 2 bigs so far.
And there's Clark turning the corner, getting to the rim and drawing the foul. Saturday, her 3rd career triple-double, and she really set the tone against Chicago. Boston sends it back. Clark with numbers. Bounce pass Howard. Clark inside. Hull runs into traffic, flips it up, draws a foul, and one. Lexi Hull, the circus shot goes. Dug themselves into an early hole here. Clark looking to get going. Oh, that's a deep 3. Now Howard with numbers. Bounce pass ahead. Mitchell running the floor, lays it in. Austin's been held to 4 points in the first half. Here is Clark. Launches and hits. Came over in the offseason. Clark trying to shake Howard. Clark steps back and knocks it down.
That's the kind of screen I'm talking about.
Mitchell
right there.
Back for Clark and hits a 3. Under 20 seconds to go in the first half. Atlanta has led for nearly the entirety of it. Fever are back within 4. Clark bouncing. Boston finishing. Clark from the mid-range connects for 2. Another second chance opportunity. Clark fire away and knocks down a
3. And then right here. Boy, you've grown to love watching it.
That is just that signature Caitlin Clark shot. She will launch. Oh, yes! Caitlin Clark's 5th 3. It's some impressive shots over her short time in Indiana, Debbie. That is right up there with them.
They're down 11 to start the 4th quarter in 2.5 minutes.
Indiana down by 6 with 1:50 to go. Clark turns on the Jets. Clark lays it in.
Well, you want to make Sabrina dribble into her shots if possible.
Mitchell gets behind the secondary and puts it in.
New York is doing a really good job of getting into the vision of Caitlin Clark early.
Clark steps on the gas, goes right by Stewart, and picks up the foul. When you have players like Ionescu and Caitlin Clark, the way that you defend your team slants, Boston galloping to the cup. The connection works again.
Personnel. They went through a really detailed defensive scout yesterday.
Clark a tough bucket and another and one opportunity. Those right-handed layups.
I mean, they have 9 baskets, and I have them unofficially with 7 right-handed layups.
Oh, Clark found a hole in the defense. Alive. Bodies on the floor. Clark 1-on-3 trying to split the defense. Goes into traffic and reverses it off the glass. Seeing a lot of one-pass shot, no-pass shot possessions for New York. Clark, step back three. Oh, she hit it and draws the foul. Welcome back, Caitlin Clark. Clark gets it. She's got time. Cloud defending. Clark trying to create some airspace. Long three at the horn. Oh! Caitlin Clark rising from the ashes here in the third quarter.
It's the first time Kennedy Burke has missed a three in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
Nicely done to get it inside.
Up 4-2. Ready to go 10-0 for the first time in their history. Clark able to take Burke off the bounce. This is one thing you get with Clark is great pace and great passes. Found Boston perfectly. Caitlin Clark last played for Indiana against New York, and now she takes it in off glass and has a chance for a 3-point play.
Bringing the ball down, looking inside. Aaliyah Boston not open. Look at that crossover, then the spin, tough finish.
And Cunningham is down behind the play, but they've got Caitlin Clark to fire away from 3. Cunningham just now getting up as she stayed down near the free throw line.
2 players with incredible up.
Clark, another long 3. She's back! All 3 threes.
And not only 9 and 30, but look at the depth on these field goal attempts. She's certainly feeling it. Left side, right side. Now come back to your favorite spot again. It doesn't matter if there's a hand in her face contesting. Look at
her second career start, second in a row, and Clark stays red hot. Clark directing traffic, and then steps back with the 3 over Breanna Stewart.
Look at your players clearing out that side of the floor, shooting on Stewie, and then watch the reaction with one another. Stewie's laughing. Caitlin knows it's ridiculous. Offensive possession by the New York Liberty, and it's one of the reasons they've had so much success this year is the way they move the ball and share it.
Clark trying to answer, and indeed she does. Who's the first? This one? Caitlin Clark! Feeling the 3. Clark looking for some options. Hull spots up for 3 and hits it. New York has missed 7 straight shots. Caitlin challenged Sabally and won it. Clark nails it.
The New York Liberty came out and threw the first punch in this quarter, but what a response from the Indiana Fever. That is a great...
Still scoreless. Going to come around, has freedom to fire. Caitlin Clark delivers. Caitlin Clark, 3 points and an assist. There's dime number 2. Feeding Boston.
Just watch Caitlin Clark. She draws the defense, throws it exactly where Aaliyah Boston and only Aaliyah Boston can catch it. That's where she has Tina Charles on the back of her hip. And what a beautiful finish here from Aaliyah Boston.
Checked in for Connecticut. Matched up on the defensive end with Howard. Clark, deep 3 is nothing but net.
Flourish with her.
Caitlin Clark inbounding here, 6 points, finds Dantas for 2. Just 4 points off of them, though. Can they take advantage? Clark steps back, knocks it down. Her third 3-point.
Clark, she catches this pass. Defense is sucked inside the paint, so she dribbles out. That makes it so hard because it put Connecticut in this defense.
Rips down the rebound, pushing tempo to Hartley. And Clark cookies. 2-on-1. Caitlin Clark, bounce it. Mitchell does the shooting the 3. Unselfish play. Clark 5 dimes now. Mabry stolen by Clark again.
Find shots and not force it.
J.C. Sheldon getting a cardio workout in tonight, trying to keep up with Caitlin Clark. She can lay it in as well.
For Connecticut and Indiana. Indiana has a lot of balanced scoring right now, where Connecticut is relying heavily on Tina Charles to produce.
Bullet pass. Clark to Howard.
But Brendan, that's what you can't have happen. The careless turnovers, the mistakes, that just all adds up.
Clark with the baby J and face either Minnesota or Seattle. Those teams are still alive in the West. Seattle beat Minnesota. Caitlin Clark from the Commissioner's Cup logo.
That step back three from Caitlin Clark is just unguardable.
The crowd, the folks sitting right there almost fell off their chairs. 20 for Clark.
Yeah, she's turning around, flexing her muscles on.
At a season high 18 points. Here's Boston turning the corner. Dishing to Hull. Extra feed Clark. A deep three. You bet.
Told us before the game that in her last game, she thought her first one was going in, and this one does, and watch the reaction. Her previous 5 games.
Perfectly, here she is on the move, has Howard, and caught her in mid-step with the miss. Vegas has missed 5 straight shots. Caitlin already with 3 assists and gets it over to Hall. Taurasi era. Alyssa Thomas leading the league in assists. Right behind her is Caitlin Clark.
Double drag screens continue to work well for the Edge. She works, brings great size and physicality on the defensive end.
Second round pick out of Alabama, and Caitlin Clark finally scores. Always such a high percentage shooter. Here she is out on Caitlin, who shoots over her and hits a 3. You saw her do it over Brianna Stewart.
Again, I think the officials have done a nice job so far in this game.
Clark attacking the basket.
Frame that she has, her ability to get in the paint and then finish when she gets there.
Against Gray, and Caitlin. Here it is again. Caitlin just uses that speed to blow by the defense. 1 for 16 in her last 2 games from distance for Caitlin, who scores on the drive.
Actually brought up stats from a shooting slump Steph Curry went through. She said that made her feel a lot better. That pass will as well. Right on the money to Mitchell. Guys, Azuda. Off to Beckers.
There's the trap.
Yeah, been trapped more lately, and Clark comes over to steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay.
Cunningham attacked the closeout.
Clark, the rejection of Quinterly. Clark, the flick ahead. Oh, beautifully done. Touchdown Fever.
Up in the air, gives Caitlin Clark the target. Barely over the fingertips of Hines Allen. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Catch, in stride, finish. Beautiful basket.
Clark backing down Quinterly. 6 to shoot, fading away, and dropping it in. Beautiful.
We don't usually see this. She is not like a back down, back to the basket kind of post-game guard. We see it a lot more from Paige Beckers than we do from Caitlin Clark, but she's showing it to us a little bit here.
Adding to the bag. Here's Clark off the screen, through the lane, feeds Howard. Another assist for Clark. That's 13 as Howard is up to 18 points.
Ability of guarding Aaliyah Boston. High edge on the ball screen on Clark. Inside perfectly to Natasha Howard, who has been coming on lately, the MVP of the Commissioners. Clark has yet to take a shot. There's the first one, and it goes in. Time she was stuffed by Howard. Hall spots up and nails it. The 3 for Hall. The Fever have not missed a shot yet. 7 for 7. They're up by 7.
She continues to stack them, create some distance at the top.
Cunningham on the baseline.
I mean, the chance to play against her and learn from her.
Passing the torch to some of the great young talent. That is the first points for Caitlin Clark in the second.